Hi everybody, welcome to chapter 6.5, which is called Sheffield Underwater. This chapter is mainly a case study about Sheffield. First, we're going to learn some background information about the flood and see what effects it had on the people living there. Well, it happened in June through July of 2007, and it was the wettest May through July period the area had experienced since 1766. It was found that 49,000 homes and 7,000 businesses were flooded. Major transport links, like the M1, schools and water supplies were disrupted as a result of the flood. Around 900 people were forced to use emergency shelters. Now that we know what happened because of the floods, we should look at what might have caused the floods. Well, first, there was the rain. This was most likely a contributing factor to the floods. This would be because the north of England was hit with very heavy and very long-lasting rain. This is backed up by the fact that on the 15th of June in 2007, 90 millimeters of rain fell, and on the 25th of June, 100 millimeters of rain fell. This gives a total amount of 190 millimeters over 2 days. That's more than they'd expect to see in over 2 months. Second, after the rain on the 15th of June, the soil became saturated with water, which then caused localized flooding. By the 25th of June, the soil had not yet dried out. As such, flooding was more widespread due to the increased surface runoff and the increased rainfall. Several rivers also meet near Sheffield. This caused a problem since the rivers nearby would have flooded due to the increased capacity of water. The fact that these rivers also met at certain places did not help. From this picture we can see that the river Rivlin joins the Loxley at X, and the river Loxley joins the river Don at Y. All three of these rivers would have been flooded, and there would be a backlog of water that forced itself over the banks and onto the streets. Fourthly, we have the landscape. Sheffield lies at the foot of the Pennines, at the point where the rivers meet. There are also many storage reservoirs that help store water during particularly wet periods for particularly dry periods. However, this time they overflowed with rainwater. The steep slopes of the Pennines meant that the rainwater flowed down the mountainside rapidly, quickly filling in the rivers and drains nearby in the city. This means that the city would have been flooded very quickly due to the lack of drainage and rivers. Well, I guess I'm out of time. That's all for this time. I'll see you in the next one.